On July 13, 2025, Indonesian President Prabowo Subianto made a highly anticipated arrival at Brussels' Europa Building, the heart of European diplomacy, for a pivotal meeting with European Council President António Costa. The atmosphere was charged with anticipation as the presidential motorcade pulled up to the grand entrance, signaling the start of a significant chapter in international relations. This was far from a routine diplomatic visit. It was a landmark occasion that marked a turning point in Indonesia-EU relations, signaling the dawn of a new era of partnership and mutual respect. The display of Indonesian and EU flags side by side reflected the shared commitment to building stronger ties. Prabowo's European tour, which included high-level meetings with top EU officials and a prominent appearance at France's Bastille Day parade alongside international leaders, underscored Indonesia's rising global profile. His presence at these events demonstrated Indonesia's growing influence and its readiness to engage with the world on equal footing. The Brussels meeting focused on aligning Indonesia's ambitious development plans with the EU's support, laying the groundwork for a deeper strategic alliance. Both sides recognized the importance of collaboration in areas such as sustainable development, digital transformation, and climate action, aiming to create long-term benefits for their peoples. Discussions ranged from trade and security to pressing global challenges like climate change and technological innovation, with both leaders seeking real common ground. The dialogue was open and constructive, reflecting a shared vision for a more interconnected and resilient future. The handshake between Prabowo and Costa was more than just a symbolic gesture. It represented the official launch of a new era of collaboration, promising shared prosperity, stability, and a renewed commitment to international cooperation. For both Indonesia and the European Union, this meeting was a clear declaration to the world. They are ready to shape the future together, forging a partnership built on trust, shared values, and a common vision for progress. President Costa delivered a resounding endorsement of Prabowo's vision for Indonesia, highlighting the importance of strong international alliances in today's rapidly changing world. His words carried weight, signaling not only admiration for Indonesia's ambitions, but also a genuine desire to see the nation thrive on the global stage. By making clear the EU's commitment to be a key partner, Costa set the tone for a new era of cooperation. The European Union is eager to deepen its relationship with Indonesia, recognizing the country's growing influence in Southeast Asia and beyond. This was more than diplomatic nicety. It was a public pledge of support for Indonesia's transformation, a statement that the EU stands ready to walk alongside Indonesia as it pursues bold reforms and sustainable progress. Costa praised Prabowo's focus on sustainable growth, job creation, and empowering Indonesia's youth, noting that these priorities align closely with the EU's own values and long-term objectives for global development. All of these priorities resonate deeply with the EU, which has long championed inclusive economic growth, environmental stewardship, and opportunities for young people. The EU's support is not just rhetorical. It comes with promises of investment, technical expertise, and a willingness to share knowledge in key sectors such as green technology, digital innovation, and education. Collaboration on sustainable development is at the heart of this partnership, with both sides committed to tackling climate change, advancing renewable energy, and building resilient communities. Costa emphasized that Indonesia is a strategic partner, not just a market, and that its stability and prosperity matter globally. The EU sees Indonesia as a bridge between continents and a vital player in shaping the future of international relations. The EU's backing signals confidence in Indonesia's potential as an economic powerhouse and a force for global stability, encouraging further investment and collaboration from European businesses and institutions. Brussels' message was clear. The EU wants to be an active participant in Indonesia's journey, not just an observer, and is ready to invest in a shared future built on trust and mutual benefit. This marks a shift from simple trade to a comprehensive strategic partnership for the future, one that promises to bring lasting benefits to both regions and set a new standard for international cooperation. The EU's strong support for Indonesia reflects its recognition of Indonesia's growing global influence. As the world's fourth most populous country and Southeast Asia's largest economy, Indonesia is a vital partner for Europe. Strengthening ties with Jakarta gives the EU a crucial anchor in the dynamic Indo-Pacific region. Indonesia's leadership in ASEAN and its active role in the G20 make it a bridge between developed and developing nations. The EU values Indonesia's independent voice on global issues from climate change to security. Together, the EU and Indonesia represent a market of over 700 million people, an immense opportunity for balanced economic cooperation. This is a partnership of equals, built on mutual interests in innovation, technology, and sustainable growth. Costa's affirmation signals the EU's readiness to elevate this relationship to a truly strategic level. At the heart of this renewed partnership is the Indonesia-EU Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement, or IEU CEPA. Prabowo and Costa celebrated a breakthrough in negotiations, bringing years of talks to a successful close. The agreement covers trade, investment, intellectual property, and sustainability, creating a modern framework for cooperation. With legal details being finalized, the deal could be signed in Jakarta as early as late 2025. IEU CEPA will eliminate tariffs, boost Indonesian exports to the EU by up to 50%, and create new jobs. For Europe, it opens access to Southeast Asia's largest market and ensures a fair, transparent business environment. The agreement's sustainability provisions ensure growth goes hand in hand with environmental and social responsibility. IEU CEPA is more than a trade deal. It's a blueprint for a fair, sustainable economic partnership. Prabowo and Costa's talks went beyond trade, focusing on building a shared economic future. Both leaders prioritized job creation, especially for youth, and fostering innovation-driven growth. Food security was a key topic, with plans for joint efforts in agricultural technology and resilient food systems. Energy security featured prominently, with commitments to invest in renewables and green technology. European investment in Indonesia's solar, geothermal, and hydropower potential could accelerate the energy transition. The partnership aims to transfer knowledge, build industries, and create value in both regions. For Indonesia, it means leveraging European expertise. For Europe, it's access to a dynamic, fast-growing economy. This collaborative approach is about balanced, sustainable growth, not extraction. Together, they're building a model for international economic cooperation. The EU's commitment to Prabowo's vision is backed by concrete offers of support in strategic sectors. The EU stands ready to provide technical expertise, financial resources, and policy guidance to help Indonesia achieve its goals. Support focuses on sustainable economic growth, helping Indonesia diversify and move up the global value chain. The EU's easing of trade barriers, such as on palm oil, shows a practical willingness to find win-win solutions. The EU is also backing Indonesia's bid to join the OECD, offering guidance on reforms and best practices. This is more than rhetoric. It's a tangible commitment of resources and expertise. The EU aims to empower Indonesia to realize its own vision, building a resilient, influential nation. It's a forward-looking investment in a partnership with lasting benefits for both sides. The Indonesia-EU partnership is rooted in shared values, not just economic interests. Both sides are committed to democracy, human rights, and the rule of law, making them natural allies. They champion multilateralism and a rules-based international order, working together through global institutions. Inclusive, sustainable development is a core principle, ensuring growth benefits all and protects the planet. These values are woven into the IEU CEPA and guide cooperation on energy, agriculture, and the environment. Both leaders stress the urgency of strengthening their partnership in today's challenging global landscape. Shared principles give this alliance its strength and purpose, enabling them to face future challenges together. This foundation of values is what will sustain and deepen the partnership for years to come. The future of the Indonesia-EU partnership will be built by its people, not just its leaders. Prabowo emphasized expanding educational exchanges, aiming to send more Indonesian students to top European universities. These students become cultural ambassadors, building bridges and networks that last a lifetime. Prabowo also invited European universities and hospitals to open branches in Indonesia, boosting local education and healthcare. This initiative could make Indonesia a regional hub for knowledge and innovation. People-to-people ties, through student exchanges and institutional partnerships, give the alliance its human face. Investing in these connections ensures the partnership is resilient, dynamic, and rich in mutual understanding. Ultimately, it's these human bonds that will guarantee a strong, enduring alliance. The Brussels meeting between Prabowo and Costa marks a new dawn for Indonesia-EU relations, setting the stage for a partnership built on trust, shared values, and a vision for the future. This historic encounter is more than a diplomatic gesture. It's a signal to the world that Indonesia and the European Union are ready to work hand in hand to address global challenges and seize new opportunities together. With strategic interests aligned and mutual respect established, the partnership is set to become a global model for international cooperation. Both sides recognize the immense potential in combining Indonesia's dynamic growth with Europe's technological expertise and investment power, paving the way for innovation and prosperity. The EU's endorsement of Prabowo's vision signals a shift to a comprehensive, values-driven alliance. This partnership is rooted in democracy, sustainability, and a commitment to inclusive progress, reflecting the aspirations of both regions for a better tomorrow. EU-CEPA will open new markets, create jobs, and drive growth for Indonesia, while offering Europe a key anchor in the Indo-Pacific. This agreement is expected to boost trade volumes, enhance investment flows, and foster innovation across industries, benefiting millions on both continents. Support for food security, energy, and human capital will accelerate Indonesia's rise as a high-income nation. Investments in education, technology, and sustainable development will empower the next generation, ensuring long-term prosperity and resilience. For Europe, deeper ties with Indonesia mean new opportunities and a stronger role in Asia. This relationship will help European businesses expand, foster cultural exchange, and strengthen diplomatic influence in a rapidly changing region. Both sides are committed to turning momentum into action, building a partnership that's equitable, sustainable, and future-focused. Through joint projects and shared goals, they aim to create lasting impact for generations to come. This new era is a beacon of hope for international cooperation, proof that together, nations can build a more prosperous, peaceful world where collaboration triumphs over division and shared dreams become reality.